Welcome back to Local Sports Focus. As we're getting set up here, every week we'll have an interview with an outstanding athlete throughout the week or coach to get an update on the season. And this week we have Lance Lenoir, of course, went over the highlights of WIU football. Thanks for joining us, Lance. I mean, just a terrific game for you this week in 11 receptions, 231 yards against NAU. And really, what was working for you out there against the Lumberjacks?
Me and Sean just had a great connection. I've been practicing hard all week, and it showed out in the games.
I mean, the quarterback and the receiver, they got to be on the same page, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how has it been working with Sean McGuire? I mean, stepping up as a starter this year?
It's been good. He's a competitor. So, we practiced all hard in fall camp, and he made his debut, and he did great.
Now, first of all, thanks for getting up early here. I don't know when your first class is or whatever here, but kind of take through, I mean, what's kind of a typical game day kind of routine for Lance Lenoir?
First I wake up, I thank God for waking me up in the morning. I eat breakfast with the team, and I'm kind of tuned out, the rest of the day until the game starts. So, I'm playing a couple of songs I like to listen to. Now, your 22 career touchdowns, that leads WIU. What does that feel? I mean, it has to be an unreal thing. You came in here 4 years ago and you come out, arguably one of the best receivers in school history. Yeah, it's a great accomplishment. I'm truly blessed to break that record. So from here on out, it's just giving it a good shot for the national championship.
We talked about that big game at NAU, but only one catch for 15 yards at EIU, sitting out the first half. I mean, that had to be a little extra, motivation.
Oh yeah, I was hungry. I know I had to come in week 2 and make a big break. So step up for my teammates and do what I do.
Now, let's go back, when Coach Nielsen left and then Coach Fisher came in. What was your first reaction when you took a look at Charlie Fisher being hired?
At first, I looked him up, and I seen he went to a lot of places, and he had a lot of great players he coached. So I knew that our team was in great hands when we met him. So it's an honor to have him as a coach, and glad he's here.
Now, team's 2-0. I mean, I know I've talked to you before the season. You want to be in that national championship game in Frisco after. I mean, just how confident is this team right now?
We're very confident. We've been working hard in fall camp, like I said, and we've been practicing hard. So all the hard work is paying off. So we're just going for a run this year and see how we do.
Now, you're from Crete-Monee High School, which is a powerhouse in Class 5A, 6A in football. I know that from downstate. And then with Laquan Treadwell, I mean, you guys were kind of 1 and 2 there. Can you kind of talk about your high school days a little bit?
We was unstoppable in high school. It was a great senior year. We won state my senior year. He's just a tremendous athlete. He kind of motivated the guys. That are still in college playing ball. He's in the NFL now, so he just made a big motivational, thing for us. So we kind of look forward, and that's our goal, to get to where he's at.
But kind of describe your friendship with him. I mean, he's a guy you've been friends with for a long time.
Yeah, we've been best friends since 6th grade. We kind of our first time meeting, we actually got into it because he played for University Park Alliance, and I played for Crete-Monee Bulldogs, so we was on different teams. And once we got to high school, we became best friends.
About to say, how was it playing against him?
It was tough. He couldn't be stopped.
Now, you still talk to him all the time. You talk to him on draft day and kind of those special days like that?
I talk to him every day. I talked to him this morning, actually.
So, get him on the show. No. But you also got over the summer to train with Chris Carter. What was that? Going with Laquan and meeting some greats in the NFL.
That was truly a humbling experience. To be with a guy like that, you learn so much. So I was just honored to meet him, and so it was a privilege. So I was thankful for that. So now I learned a lot of things from him. So I'm using for this game. For the season.
Talking about Chris Carter, who was really kind of your football idol growing up?
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss is sticking with the Vikings.
Yeah.
All right, Lance, well, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. Coming up, we've got the 5 best plays. Lance might be on there of the week for Macomb High and Western Illinois. Top 5 plays coming up next. You're watching the Local Sports Focus.